everybody! Welcome back to the channel. For those who don't know me, my name is Vanessa, and typically on this channel I like to share a little bit of my life here in the south of Morocco, as well as tips on how to maintain or lose some weight for women over 40. And I also like to share tips on lifestyle, how to stay looking young, stay looking fresh, how to keep feeling great. So if you like this kind of content, then please subscribe to my channel. In today's video, I wanted to talk a little bit about this whole holiday festive season. So for me, it's becoming a little bit tricky because I'm sure, like all of you, there are a lot of holiday parties, or in my case, we don't have that many holiday parties, but we do indulge a little bit more. For example, my son came back from France and he brought us a bunch of goodies to eat, some chocolates, some sweets, and there's no way I'm gonna say no to that. But it's pretty easy to get sucked into that hole of just consuming these things and then the next day consuming even more and ending up feeling really bloated or not feeling great, or even putting on a few kilos or a few pounds. So today I thought I would show you a typical day of what I eat in between those days of indulging to be able to maintain my weight during these festive holiday season. So I love to enjoy things with my family, but after a few days, I really do feel it. I don't feel great. I feel lethargic. I don't have my energy. My stomach hurts. So I know when that happens that I just need to go right back into my routine and to eat how I usually eat. And after a day or two of eating this way, then I'm back on track. So I am going to show you exactly what I eat during these times. It's a very simple way of eating. I'm going to be following the starch solution. So you'll see that in all of my meals, I am having half of my plate filled with vegetables and the other half filled with starches. I know that if I eat this way, after 1 or 2 days, I will either lose what I have gained or I will feel amazing again. It always does the job, and every time I have let myself go a little bit, I just jump right back on track, and it doesn't take me long to get myself back to feeling like I like to feel. All right, so let me show you. In this detox green smoothie, I have a small apple, a small pear, a banana, some cucumber, a ginger, and a huge amount of spinach and lettuce. And I blend it all up, and here is my smoothie. I'm not gonna lie, I've had better, but it really is a good detox smoothie. And most of all, it gets things going in your body, if you know what I mean. So on this day for lunch, I decided to make a nice cucumber and fennel salad. So I washed my cucumbers and I started to cut them in thin slices. Then I did the same thing with my fennel. I just cut it up and also sliced it in thin slices. I really love the combination of fennel and cucumber. It goes really well together. It's really fresh, it's really crunchy, and it fills you up very, very well. And that is amazing. When you're trying to eat a nice big lunch that's going to keep you full, you want to have high volumes, but with low calorie density food. That's the most important. So the cucumber and the fennel were perfect for that. So then I added both of them into a large bowl, and you need to make sure that your bowl is pretty large because this makes a big volume. So when you add this next step, the onion that we're also going to cut up into thin slices, you have to make sure that your bowl is big enough so that you don't have to end up transferring everything to a larger bowl. It just saves you time. That way you can just stir everything together nicely once it's finished. So there you see me chopping up the onion, or thinning, chopping it finely, as you will. So when I was done with all of that, I just added the onion to the cucumber and the fennel, and then I started with my dressing. So I had this really lovely thyme vinegar, and this is a beautiful product. It's very, very nice. They have it in all sorts of flavors at the local grocery store near where I live. So I actually put in quite a lot. I think it must have been at least 4 tablespoons of thyme vinegar, and then I added some fresh dill. I love fresh dill. It's really, really fresh. And then I just added 2 tablespoons of sugar, as well as some salt, pepper. This is Italian seasonings, and then I have a little bit of chili flakes that my husband actually made. So I then proceeded to add 3 bay leaves, and then I combined everything together. Once that was all combined together, I added a little bit of water and then stirred everything nicely. And then you want to make sure that you place this in the refrigerator for at least 1 or 2 hours, just so that it gives it enough time to marinate, and then it will be perfect. So I needed to add a little bit more bulk to this volume, so I decided to make myself some rice on the side to go with this cucumber and fennel salad, and it was actually really beautiful. I ended up adding a little bit of soy sauce on the rice, as well as some pepper, and then I also added a little bit of marinated ginger. And that kept me full for at least 3 or 4 hours. So for dinner, I felt like having some roasted vegetables. So I have here some green beans, some carrots, red and yellow peppers, as well as some leek and zucchini. And then I added also some cauliflower and some lemon juice. So instead of using oil, I just put some lemon juice, and that works perfectly in the oven, as well as some soy sauce. And then I added some pepper and combined everything together. Oh, I also added some garlic powder. I forgot to mention that. I took this plate and placed it on the bowl and decided to shake everything up because it wasn't combining as well as I wanted it to. So that's a little tip for you. Then I just placed everything on a baking tray with some parchment paper, and I placed everything in the oven at 400 degrees Fahrenheit, so 200 degrees Celsius, for about 25 minutes. And when it was all cooked, I decided to add some baby tomatoes on top, as well as some fresh green onion, which I love. And then I gave it a little squeeze of lemon juice. And that was the perfect evening meal. It was incredible. All right, you guys, it is the end of the day for me. I hope that you enjoyed my video. As mentioned, these meals that you saw are when I've slacked on my meal plan or I've eaten a little too much and want to get back on track. So if you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And also, I wanted to mention how cute are my pajamas. I got these from a beautiful friend of mine. Shout out to Zoe if you're watching. I love you. Look at how cute these pajamas are. Oh, Molly. Anyway, I will link them in the description box below. If anybody is interested, you can order them online. So that is it for me today. I wish you a beautiful evening or rest of the day wherever you are. And I look forward to seeing you guys next time. Bye, everyone.